I don't know if you know that I'm.
Yeah, I will be in my airport.
Pardon?
Get him still on the airport.
Oh, yeah.
You should have wants to be
We
there.
already did that.
So if you want to be in Thunder Bay.
Nine four,
No, he's retired. Yeah, well, so the other
Oh,
guy.
Bill Johnson, no, he's off that.
He
Well,
he wants to retire.
And Larry said he wants to do.
okay, I'm gonna call the order. Holding, all right,
Thursday, so.
thanks.
Nobody else wants to. I have a late day, so.
Okay, I'll call the organizational meeting to order. If you want to stand for the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Woman, here, Brady,
Here.
yes,
Here.
Small,
Here.
Johnston.
Here.
Hey, every year we reference the resolution 2019-12 that elects the board chairman annually and was passed on October 16th of 2019. Right now, I'll ask the board for your nominations for chairman of the Board of Commissioners for 2024.
Madam Acting Chairman, I would like to nominate Kevin Brady as chairman for 2024 for the Alcona County Board of Commissioners.
Give you a second. Yeah.
No, you each take your own nomination if you want to nominate. Anyone else? Any further nominations for board chair? Are there any last nominations for board chair? Okay,
Madam Chairman, I'd like to move to nominate Mr. Brady with a unanimous vote.
did not vote by ballot.
Correct.
Second.
David, my feelings. In case there's a couple of no. Yep.
No, because we're gonna have to vote yes, and we all vote yes, then I would be embarrassed.
Johnson,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
Small,
Yes.
Brady,
Yes.
Brumman.
Yes.
Okay, congratulations, Chairman Brady, for the 2024 year. I'll turn the meeting over to you now.
Okay,
Well done, madam, well done. Yes. Good
But you
job.
want to do the vice chair by ballot,
sure,
yeah?
it's going that way.
Yeah.
We'll set the nominations for the vice chair.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to move to nominate Dave Yachts for vice chair for 2024.
One for Dave, anybody else?
Nominate Craig.
Dave and Craig? Anyone else?
Let's go.
That would be an interesting match.
I don't know.
I think I ruled that I'll get good,
Vice Chairman,
fight to the death.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna listen. Oh, God, yeah.
I'm good, great. Oh. Goodness.
Sixth person?
yeah, I don't know, maybe she thought I voted, Carolyn?
That's a fun one.
You know, we do the whole thing.
We don't have to do it. I recognize the chicken scratch.
Well, New Year, new abuse.
Oh, okay.
New abuse, New Year.
Johnston,
Board chair,
Johnston,
subject to the.
yes. 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 Congratulations, Dave, you're vice chairman for 2024. Thanks.
I'll give you a list of days I'm not gonna be here. It's going to be a lot.
Vice versa, maybe.
Vice versa? No, his calendar should be in the right way this year. That was the whole mix up last year.
Exactly. I pointed that
He was working off the next year's calendar or something like that. All right, so that all being done, let's see, we already did budget. We gotta now start the regular meeting, right?
No,
I would move to approve the minutes for December 20th regular meeting.
No, we gotta do all these, what, we have to do the,
I'm just going by what all the order is.
Yeah, it's on the agenda in order, minutes.
Chairman, chairman, point of vice chair, approve minutes. Oh, okay, I'll second approve minutes. Any suggestions, questions, issues? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. Set regular meeting dates and times for 2024. Just like before, first and third Wednesdays of every month.
Other than, yes, one of your calls on Juneteenth.
Oh.
So, I know there was an issue. Not this year, the year before, Trina and I were both gone, you guys canceled one meeting, I think it was in May, this one would be in June. You would only have one meeting, or you could move it to a night. Or a different Wednesday, or.
What was it, right?
Why not? Evening meeting has been requested for years.
For the one or for all of them?
No, not all of them.
Whatever you choose, whatever you say.
Whatever you
You know,
choose.
it'd be cool.
I just say you would have 6 months, but that's not accurate, because you have to establish it today.
So let's make that one, what, the 20th and the 18th, or does, who cares?
Well-
Is everybody taking the 17th and 18th off, to themselves a 6-day weekend?
I'm tied up the 18th and the 20th.
Make it the 26th, the week after,
I'm tied up the 26th.
okay? Just not have a
But I
meeting
got
that week?
rescheduled meetings.
Can we not have a meeting that week, is that possible?
I like that idea.
Or just one meeting that month? Is that bad in June though? What do we have to go on in June? Well, no, a special meeting anyway. Okay, how about, Friday the 21st, what's your calendar look like there? 1:30? Yeah,
June
that'd be good.
23rd.
Let's do that.
1:30?
Yep, I'm sure there'll be something with going on for that week, so I'll have a special meeting anyway if we didn't have a meeting at all. So no, you can't take off Thursday and Friday to have a 6-day weekend. That's right. So we have to vote on that, or would you say that? Oh, we have, let's set, so those are the dates. What time? 1:30, you wanna do date, times again? Everybody? I'm okay with it. I'll live with it. I mean, 5 o'clock, we can slide it down here. People in public can come in and give their 2 cents, but they won't, but you know, they have a better opportunity. I did it right at dinner time. That's what I mean by dinner. I can't come down here and talk to you guys. That's something, food shortage. All right, 1:30 PM. I'll make a motion to set those dates and times. Second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. 2025 is gonna be the year we have 5 o'clock meetings, so later. Oh, you know, if I don't get reelected, then it doesn't matter. Here we go. Adopt investment resolution 2024-01. Do it every year. I'll make a motion to adopt the resolution. Moved and seconded. Any discussion?
I'm sorry, who was the second?
Terry. All, these all roll calls? Roll call.
Yax,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Brumman,
Yes.
Paul,
Yes.
Brady.
Yes. Make a motion to adopt electronic transactions resolution.
Second.
Moved and seconded by Terry, yep, Mr. Yacht. Any discussion? Roll call.
Brumman,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Small,
Yes.
Yax,
Yes.
Brady.
Yes. Motion to adopt resolution fee waivers, 2024-03.
So moved.
Go ahead, I will second. Motion by Carolyn, second by me. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yax,
Yes.
Small,
Yes.
Brady,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Brumman.
Yes.
Next up, accept the motion to adopt the 2024 holiday schedule.
So moved.
Terry makes the motion. Support by Dave. Any discussion? Oh, man, roll call,
For the holiday schedule?
holidays, yeah. Wanna go too fast, Ray? I'm telling you, pump the brakes out.
Nope, you're good. Small,
Yes.
Brady,
Yes,
Brumman,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
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 And who was the second on that? I'm sorry.
Dave.
Vote.
Newspaper record, as it was in the past, the, Harrisville paper,
So moved for the Alcona County Review.
Second.
seconded and moved. Any discussion? Roll call,
Brady,
yes.
Brumman,
Yes.
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 Small,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yeah.
Next up, per diem and mileage reimbursement for the board. That's, we're gonna stay at 1580 again with, how much was mileage?
62. I wrote it down, so when you ask me, oh yeah, 62 cents. 50 and 80 and 62 cents,
62, everybody in the county is doing that right now?
except for jury is 50 cents.
There's still 50 juries?
That got raised, I think last year. They were still at like 32 cents or something horrible.
I'll make a motion for those numbers.
Support.
Who to support it? Any discussion? Roll call.
Yax,
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Small,
Yes.
Brumman,
Yes.
Brady.
Yes. Employee mileage. Motion to set the employee mileage at same thing, 62? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay,
So moved.
I'll second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Brumman,
Yes.
Brady,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Small,
Yes.
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 50-day minimum ADA requirement for meetings.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Yes.
Okay, moved and seconded by Dave. Any discussion? Roll call.
Small,
Yes.
Brady,
Yes.
Johnston.
Yes.
Brumman,
Yes.
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 Last but not least, committee assignment request for 2024. I have several is everybody, okay, so Terry wants to be off of district health, and he's gonna go on recycling and Thunder Bay Transit Authority. Does anybody else want to, oh, and then I'm going to swap, I'm gonna take,
Hang on, a
Sure.
minute. I'm sorry, hang on. Terry's off of
Terry's gonna go off of
here,
PhD 2,
okay?
and then he's going to go on Thunder Bay Transit Authority. And the new, we're starting a new one called recycling, for the governor's new thing.
Okay.
Craig is going to go off of Fair Board, and I am going to go back on Fair Board. Did anybody else request any changes in rules?
You're gonna put me on, probably help. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, yes, you want that, yeah, Craig wants DHD 2 slot.
I didn't say I wanted it, I just.
Wow.
Could be the hero.
Well, I mean, that's the hard one is because we get corn. And we struggle with that.
That's a double dip too, isn't it? You get paid by them and by us?
I only got paid by them, I thought.
You get mileage.
I
remember.
I requested that, Bill Thompson be added onto the opiate committee as,
Oh, that's right. I'm okay with that.
Are you?
So
I have to
Stephanie,
to come off the GIS.
Yes, I just did everything else. we did.
so Stephanie, we're gonna add Bill Thompson to opioid,
Yes,
and then I will take, Carolyn's place on GIS.
you're already there.
Oh, we need a second, yes?
So Carolyn just off.
Yeah, do we need two on that?
I don't know enough.
Does anybody want to? All right, Terry's on GIS.
So do we want two on this recycling? I guess.
Yeah, like, that's the last thing you're gonna ask. I gotta, Dave wants to be on recycling zone.
Oh. Okay.
Anything else? Anybody else? I have 14 copies of this, if you're interested. I have 14 copies, but I think that's it, so. I'm not gonna make a motion, because I'm the guy, so somebody make a motion to accept the.
I'll make a motion to accept the chairman's appointees for 2021.
Move to second, and any further discussion? Roll. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carries. Moving on. Now we have to close this meeting. We'll go to the regular meeting. And just for funsies, let's stand up and do the pledge and pray again. Heavenly Father, help us make the right decisions for the people of Corner County. Amen. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, so public comment. 3 minutes per person. Anybody? Yes.
Good afternoon and happy new year. Margie Sarah from Hayes Township. I just noticed that you were talking about the, Michigan solid waste amendment that they made to the law this year, and that they're giving each county and municipality an opportunity to draw up a plan to include not just recycling, but reuse. Like the city used to have a, composting, thing where you could take all of your grass clippings and whatnot, and then everybody in the towns in the city could use that. And so I'm really glad to hear that you are considering doing that. I know that Bill Thompson gave you a proposal of all the information on our recycling that we do here. So I'm looking forward to what we're going to do, and if you're going to open it up for any community involvement, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else? Public comment? Yes.
Valerie Etter from Mankato. I just have some observations from the jury trial you have going on, since I was a juror and sitting in the public. 250 people could not be accommodated by the courthouse. It was in 3 different rooms. I could not find a parking spot. I parked in a fellow deputy's private driveway. No, when the judge says you get a 10-minute break to go use the restroom, you have 30 people in line and you have 2 stalls in the women's bathroom. I understand the courthouse is like 70 years old. I could not get a cup of coffee. I could not get a soda pop. I could not get a water. So the least you could do is, at least when you have a trial of this substance coming in, rent a vending machine, a pop machine, a snack machine. Because the people, you have 250 people who are going out of their way to serve on jury, giving up home health care for older parents, childcare, and they're sitting there for that long. I was a court stenographer down south for 10 years in circuit court. So I know what I'm talking about. I understand things are differently up here. I've never, ever in my career seen a judge do voir dire on 250 people. 250 people are not gonna sit on that jury trial. 14 of them. So why weren't like maybe 100 people called in? Something that's easily accommodating and we could move forward, seat the jurors, and then do your voir dire. And then the next day have 50 more come in for the people who were excused. But this courthouse Could not. You have deputies, you have witnesses, you have professional witnesses, you have state troopers, you have lawyers. You can't get a cup of coffee, a water, a bag of chips or anything. So I don't know what it costs to rent a vending machine. I mean, because when you have someone, you could rent it for 6 months. We got a murder trial going on, we have all these people here, rent it for 6 months. Snack machine, Coke machine, Pepsi, whatever you prefer, but something like that for the people of the county who are asked to come in here and sit. That's all.
Thank you. Anyone else? Public comment?
Can I step in for a second?
Sure.
Scott Stevenson, Hawk Township. We have an agreement with the bargaining unit for the command staff, and I'm not sure if Craig has got the latest version of that to share with you or not. I had not got the last version. There was only a couple minor changes to make that were not financial in nature, only procedural that we asked them to make. So if you have got that, I would ask that you vote on that today. With my approval, I don't see any other problems with it. And the reason I'm over here during public comment for that is I have another meeting at 2 o'clock, so I can't be here in a little while if you had any questions. But as far as the contract goes and the benefits associated with it, I think Craig can share those with you. Financially, it's an expensive contract like the other one was, but there were some big headway as far as retirement and compensation time, off time was made out. But Craig and Terry can share those details if you want, if you need them. That's all I have.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Public comment?
I forgot one thing, if I may, if I'm not out of time.
Yeah, okay. One more
They
thing.
took my cell phone when I came in here, but not one person scanned me for weapons. I don't know why there's not a metal detector or someone down there blinding people for weapons, because everybody up here carries a gun.
Thank you. Anyone else? Nobody's online? I thought it was a boot in there for a second. That's what we want. All right, moving on. Well, finished business, new business, right to claims. Go ahead.
I would like to make a motion to approve pre-authorized claims and open claims presented for payment between 12/20/23 and 1/2/24 for check numbers 152-780 to 152-883 and e-checks 2270 to 2281 for a grand total of $1,558,760.57.
Seconded. Moved, seconded. Any questions, comments, concerns? Okay, roll call.
Johnson,
Yes.
Brumman,
Yeah.
Small,
Yes.
Brady,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
On the finance report, the first part of finance report, I'm sorry, my bad. I got outside about what I want to do. Approval extension of ACCOA contract.
I would say we, and you were provided with the verbiage on that. I move to approve continuation of the ACCLA contract dated December 21st, 2022 for the period of January 1 to December 31st of 2023. Continuation of the agreement pending concurrence of the ACCLA, which will take place on January 23rd. Would provide for cover from January 1st, 2024 on through December 31st, 2020.
I will second. Any discussion?
Question, we have done this before, correct?
Yep. It's a yearly thing.
I touch base with. That's why that language is in there, Carolyn.
Yeah, we worked pretty hard on the last contract, so.
Yeah, you
Then, we'll do a roll call.
Small,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Johnson,
Yes.
Brady,
Yes.
Brumman.
Yes. Thank you all.
Now finance report. First thing is I set a meeting, special meeting for the 25th. No. I can't see that. That's December. December, oh yeah, we did.
Taken off and that was put on.
So anyway, special meeting on the 26th for, to talk about millage proposals for the coming, election year. And what I didn't do was look at the calendar first, and there is a meeting right smack dab in the middle.
I didn't post it yet,
So
so.
that's what I mean, so I just wanted to change that to 10 a.m. from 1:30 p.m.
Oh, we gotta do it Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
Yeah.
I will not be in attendance. I, you know,
On that Wednesday.
on Wednesday, yes. Sorry.
Wednesday the 24th.
Yeah.
Wednesday, the 24th, I am due to be in Alpena for Sunrise Board meeting.
We're
at
gonna
8:30
do
a.m.
Oh,
And there's an opioid meeting here at 1:00.
1:30.
Well, it says 1.
because what I proposed before was to have it on the 24th
Yeah.
at 1:30, but I didn't see that
And,
opioid was in the
I
way.
will not be in attendance.
Okay, plan B. What's everybody's 25th look like?
I am tied up both morning and afternoon.
You have the 26th, then you have the 26th and 7th.
26 would work.
Well, let's do the 26th then,
At 10 a.m.,
1:30 p.m.
1:30.
I'll notify all the parties that are having villages coming up. And have the language ready, and they can come talk with us at that meeting.
Will that be
Right.
sent to the supervisors or the clerks or?
Well, that's just
Or
for
you just
the
mean
ones
for
that,
the-
that's
the
for the
county
three that we
line.
need, the county needs to review,
We have 3.
3, possibly 4. Nothing else but finance, I mean. So, personnel, what you got?
Personnel, we have, well, we'll address what Scott brought in first. So I just sent it to all of you. I did get the, clean copy yesterday for signature. Sent it to those guys this morning. I didn't send it to any of you until everybody had the chance to make sure it was right. I've just resent the last one that I got, future use. Wasn't necessarily gonna, I look at Ms. Drummond at the end of the table, so I don't think she wants to vote on a contract without having read it. But I could be wrong. So Scott has looked at the financials, everything we did was everything we said we were doing. There was a couple little word changes, they had wrong dental in there, or something else. So we can, I don't know what you want to do. I know none of you have it, because you couldn't get it. And we couldn't give it to you.
All the levels are improved yet, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, we'll retro it, we can do it in the next meeting, and have it, everything goes back to the first year. So hopefully by the end of the day, you'll all have a copy of it and look at it, and then we can decide that as we go here. Terry reminded me, we had a discussion, and I went blank on everything we talked about, what we're gonna talk about. Nothing major, nothing happening.
Just contracts that we're still working on.
Still have steel workers, the court workers, still working on that.
MS or EMS.
EMS, so we do have a closed session, we're requesting a closed session to address a response that we made to the union based off of this board session. And they responded, so we could do that in closed session. And then that was it.
Oh, I forgot about the closed session.
You wanna try a motion right now?
For the,
Contract for the sergeant?
for the command contract. So, I mean, yeah, so the wages, everybody knows. The benefits. So we did, the biggest one was the retirement. They agreed to close that division to future hires. Those that have it, maintain it, but all future hires would not receive it. There was some other comp time and something.
Comp time was the big thing, yeah.
They exchanged that for some holiday pay. So there's nothing different than what the tentative was. We all did vote on the tentative. So by labor law, we're kind of obligated to vote on it, so nothing really changed from that. So if you want, I want, and all transparency.
Right.
Let you know.
I think personnel is kind of recommending it, the sheriff is
Certainly
recommending it.
personnel, yeah.
I would make a motion to accept the contract.
I'll support.
Who supported? Any further discussion? And we'll do a roll call.
Yax,
Yes.
Brady,
Yes.
Brumman.
No.
Small,
Yes.
Johnston.
Yes. All right, thank you, and I'll get you a clean copy and you can sign it. And that was a motion to have the chair sign it. I don't think.
Allow
you
the
have
chair to sign it.
Yeah,
Is that it for personnel?
yes.
Real quick, I forgot to do this earlier and I'm probably gonna get my hands slapped, but, we do need to do a closed session after the second public comment, please.
So the EMS.
Yeah. Treasurer's report.
A little bit of. Housekeeping on the 2024 budget. I did. Okay, first thing, apparently I missed, expenditure for the jury commission of 2759. First page, you'll see the empty space on the third expenditure for the jury commission. 2759. And so that raised the bottom line, 2759. So the new amended budget would be 6,370,228 as a total.
Please, what on that, Carol?
Yep.
I'll make a motion to make that change.
I'll second.
Move to seconded. Any questions, concerns, comments? Roll call.
Small,
Yes.
Brumman,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Brady, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're changing, the next one is the road commission. I received on the 27th an amendment to their budget. The original budget that was submitted and approved at the budget hearing is the first line. The amendment that they sent is the second. And that was it reduced their change in their net revenues and expenditures. They included a little more expense and knocked out a few different things, or one line there. So all the interest is going into the regular account as opposed to South Road. And so the different only changed their expenditures, increased them as what's on the report for that first page. So that would also, because it's changing the bottom line of the expenditures, you would need to vote on that as well.
I'm sorry, which page are we on?
This one, the first one that says 2024 budget county road.
Oh,
Original was this strong.
okay, thank you.
They're going to 79,07,942. I'll make a motion to approve the, amended county road fund budget.
Or
Second by Craig. Any further discussion? Roll call.
Yax,
Yes.
Small.
Yes.
Brumman,
Yes.
Johnson,
yes.
Brady.
Yes. Anything else, Cheryl?
Oh, yeah, next, the next page is law enforcement fund number 2. I apparently overlooked the balancing act of the original. It was off 4,365. And the amended, as you see, for 2024. Under law enforcement fund number 2.
Okay.
Is there, I don't know if I wrote it, go to that first page and flip 2 pages. Oh, we're upside, I'm upside down. Okay, there we go. Okay. So apparently I stapled some people upside down, so if you're having trouble finding it, flip from the top. And because it changes the bottom line, and also,
So move.
and these were all approved by finance.
You have a second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Johnston.
Yeah.
Small.
Yes.
Brumman. Yes. Yax.
Yeah.
Brady.
Yes.
This one is same situation, law enforcement fund. There was some interest that was not accounted for. And then added, and then it wasn't, the transfer in from fund balance wasn't reduced because they do have interest coming in. But it was not originally budgeted for from the department, so we modified the transfer from fund balance by $25, which obviously brought it into balance. As you can see. That also means the changing the bottom line of the originally adopted.
We'll make a motion to change that $25. Any discussion? Roll call.
Small.
Yes.
Brumman. Yes. Yax.
Yes.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Brady.
Yes.
There are a few, budgets that we did not get in, and that will be sent to you, that were not, I'll send you that list. I do have. You have one in here. The EDC is one, nothing was turned in for that, from, no one had made, I never received anything from EDC, Harbortown, MIDC. And we had discussed the employee fund, but we never got that completed, the employee, sick and vacation. That was discussed, but there was never anything turned in regards for that. But those will be on the next agenda. I'll send them out to you. This was the other one, the delinquent tax property sales fund from the treasurer. Never got turned in. Amazing. And that is my recommendation for it.
We can take care of like a tax one right now.
We can.
Does anybody need more time to look at this? I'll make a motion to approve the delinquent tax fund 254.
Support.
Moved and supported. Any discussion? Roll call.
Yax.
Yes.
Small.
Yes.
Johnston.
Yeah.
Brumman. Yes. Brady.
Yeah. And we'll chase after these other budgets. It's finance.
Anything else I got? Yeah.
That's all right. That's what this time of year is for. Yeah.
There is a email into the auditors. I have not received a response in regards to, it was brought up at one of the last meetings in regards to scheduling the audit for 2023. I've not received a response yet. And I'm waiting that. We have been busy with tax collection. The newspaper inserts went out. We'll go on the next, this paper and the next paper. Not much has changed. I haven't heard anything from the attorney in regards to the lawsuit. This is the first year I've received chocolates from you. Wow.
Oh, no. That's
So
not good.
I'm not sure what's going on.
That's not
Maybe
good.
we're coming to the end. That's really all I have.
For the next bill.
We are going hard with all the end of year stuff in the treasurer's office. We have a lot of revenue that's still coming in and will be coming in. And I know the clerk's office is prepping up for those bills that people haven't turned in yet and are waiting, and those will be approved back as they come in and identified. There are a few housekeeping things that we're gonna need to talk about possibly at the next meeting in regards to different departments and their overviews of their budgets and their reconciliations of their budgets to their actual expenditures, and but we'll work on that.
Okay.
project for this year.
You don't have finance meeting, at 10 AM before the next meeting? Or you want something sooner? The 17th, 10 AM 17th,
All set.
That works for me.
are you up in that? Yeah. Let's get out of the way now, so you can send me an email later. Anything else, Cheryl?
I don't have anything, if anyone has any questions.
Okay, clerk's report.
Last Thursday, I went to Millen Township and performed the post-election audit. I was surprised that we even had to do one because it was a yes to no millage, but it went well. They're a smaller township, so it only lasted a couple of hours. No public was present. The ballot orders I'm hoping to have in by this Friday, so that they're to all the townships by the 18th of January is the deadline. All of the local clerks, they CC me in a group email. They're working very closely together and figuring out the new steps to take for the 9 days of early voting, which is great to sit back and watch because it's a side of the qualified voter file that I don't see as a county clerk. This is all at the local level. So they're figuring it out and everything. So that's good. And I'll be working with all of them to prepare the schedules for the workers for the 9 days as well. And I have to look at those dates again to make sure it's not crossing over again on any of your meeting dates, because it will be right here in this room. So I think I'm supposed to be looking for the election equipment to be arriving either this week or next week, which because we're a small county, I'm just doing a backup of everything that I already have so that we have room to store it safely behind locked doors. Also the Tina and Trina with the new healthcare schedule and salaries and wages and all the healthcare benefit changes due to open enrollment. They've been working together side by side, trying to get everything in there and proper, because there's a lot. So Tina came in yesterday and worked all day long when we were close to get it done because of the short time schedule. And I just wanted to say to Ms. Etter, because I was a board can't address her, but I can, I just wanted to say, I thought your concerns would probably better stated towards like the trial court administrator to let them know and make them aware. But just in case you ever are selected for jury duty, again, there are 2 more restrooms right here on the lower level and 2 vending machines. But the trial court administrator is Jennifer Lewitt, and she's located on the upper level. Okay, thank you. That's all I have.
Next up, committee reports, Craig.
Well, I hope to have a better, more in-depth one next meeting, but did talk with the veterans buildings come along, everybody's been to Lincoln, sees that the roof is on and it's, not closed in, but I don't think they got windows in. I do have to, and I'll bring that up here, because I don't remember if we've had a policy on it. So they want to know, do we have to give bids to do the well? So they have interested parties, they've already got prices from them, but we need to do a bid on the well. It'll be in excess of probably 8,000-9,000. I talked to you about it.
Is Jacobs? Contracting that?
He's a general.
So we already approved Jacobs,
Yeah, I don't think
He's
that
taking
was
a well.
included in his contract. But
I thought they were going to talk with the well driller that was gonna offer them a deal.
Yep, and they've got a price, but they wanted to make sure if we needed to have put it in the paper and have a bid process or not, they would do that, or we could do that. But I didn't know what I was gonna talk to Tom in the past, so this would be think of it as if it was something being done on this building and Dave Hanson was doing it. As a waiver, because it is a county building. Would
It's in the policy.
we need to have a bid or
It's in the policy.
it is in there? I could look all over in what policy?
Financial.
Oh, okay. Well, doesn't say, you know, we don't have to. All right, I'll research it and then I'll get back to you.
Yeah, it's in there.
Okay, I thought there was something of a dollar amount, but
so just for, not to make this any longer than ask you, but so if you hire a general contractor to do the whole project, Do they have to piecemeal out everything inside that?
I don't think
Can you
so.
come and vote on, or?
However, so we didn't really hire him as a general contractor. We had a contract with them to build the building.
Oh, okay, that's it, okay, that answers my
So,
question.
I mean, I think the Veterans Board is still acting as a
Okay.
general contractor.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then we probably should.
Who pulls permits?
Tom, because he's doing the building. Okay,
See, I mean, we can make one right now, it's on the paper and have it done with in 2 weeks, that way we can get in there next week.
yeah, I'm fine with that. Make a motion to do that. I would make that motion that we, put in paper for 2 weeks looking for bids for well
Do we
drilling.
need to do 2 weeks? Well, it probably says in the policy, let's do 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll research the policy and make sure, but, and I'll get you the address so we can put that at 220.
Hold this, I'll make a motion to post the well drilling in the paper according to the policy.
Support.
Who's gonna create that ad?
I'll
know anything about well drilling.
I'll get something for you.
Okay.
Goes into the ground, could I just give that to you?
Who's the second?
Yeah, I'll
Got a couple seconds, it doesn't matter, okay. All right, any other discussion? All those in favor, somebody, roll call.
Yax,
Yes.
Brumman,
Yes.
Small,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Brady.
Yes. Anything else, Craig?
Nope.
Dave?
I do not have much.
Well, it's been holidays, so sometimes I don't have anything in there, but you got nothing there. Carolyn?
Most of my meetings have been postponed a week, and so they will take place next Monday and Tuesday. I know, and one is going to.
Okay. Communications in your packet, review at your leisure. We have one last section of public comment. Anybody want to publicly comment? Nobody here, nobody's online. I'm gonna, before we go into close, I'll sneak in a commissioner's additional comments, concerns, addressing the court situation. I agree with, Stephanie. That would be something to approach the, court administrator with, to figure out, how it will be done differently, because they didn't ask us for any input or even how to, go about putting that whole situation together, so. That being said, anybody else have commissioner additional comments? Okay, then we'll take a short recess and we'll go into closed session.
Where is that?
Everybody can.
Safe to open the door?
Yeah. Back in session.
Give 1 second.
Just down in minutes.
Yes, I forgot to have it said last two, and I'm sealed on already. Okay, yes.
Here.
Johnston.
Here.
Small.
Here.
Drummond.
Here.
Brady.
Oh, here, I don't know if here, so it's
Kind of a very interesting article that I don't think I have shared with them, but I'm more than happy to do so. It's a couple years old. It's out of New York, state of New York. And a woman who worked in the mental facilities in New York. Her husband was a journalist, and he said, they were talking to, it was public news, so to speak. This guy had done something really, really dastardly. And he, the wife, who was a psychiatrist, said to her husband, well, what can you expect? They're all on drugs. And he said, well, you don't know that. And she said, yes, we do know. Everyone who is in our hospital has been on, has started on marijuana.
Are you
It
adjourned?
does alter the mind. And
He said yes, you said no.
Oh, we're not adjourned.
Go, when that part, go. Do you have any?
Yeah, there's an article about it, you said?
Right.
You said you had an article about it?
yeah, I've got an article on it. And he said she could have said, I've told you this before, but she was nice about it and said, well, I want to do some reading that. He began doing some reading of it. And, was very surprised.
Oh, any other commissioner comments? We'll adjourn till January 17th at 1:30 P.M. Oh, wait, I'm adjourned. I take that back. It never happened. Reverse.
I just need, actually, you can adjourn.
You need this to go on something?
No, I will talk to you. You two
Okay,
after.
okay.
And then what are we doing, 10 o'clock on the 17th, finance?
Yeah,
Finances. Finances.
yeah.
That's up to you.